Okay. Hello, hello, hello. This is my first stream. Let me just make sure everything's working properly. I got the cat working. You can see the correct screen. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So let me go ahead and start. So I'll go ahead and bring up my checklist, I guess. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself and my engine. So my name's Elsai Congru, right? If anyone watches Steins Gate, then they know what I mean. Kind of just an inside joke with me and my friend, honestly. So, but anyways, yeah, my name's Elsai Congru. I'm pretty new. I'm just starting streaming. How do you say? I've been working on an engine for the past year and a half. About, or I guess this engine in particular, maybe the past year or so. Yeah, so I mean, the point of the stream, I guess, is just to be like introduction, but also I do want to get some coding done for my project. So I'm gonna try to keep this introduction pretty short, and then if anyone, you know, is on the stream, if anyone has any questions, you can let me know. But I'll try to keep things descriptive because I'm gonna post this onto YouTube. So if anyone wants to watch them, or more likely just for my own reference, or if I'm gonna make a YouTube video, I'll have these, and then I can kind of splice together like a video on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, I'll try to keep myself talking throughout this. I think this will help me too, so I can kind of think through my thought processes while I'm making these, and then maybe I can make a better product, because a lot of time I just be coding and I'm just like, bro, what's going on? So yeah, I guess for the engine, I'll just show you, let's see, it's the eraser. I'll go ahead and just show you the actual editor itself, and then I'll show you the GitHub. And then I'll just go ahead and move on to what I'm working on right now. Right, so the editor, right? I messed this up last time too. I was trying to mess up the screen to make sure you guys can actually see it. There we go. Okay. So this is my GitHub, but I won't actually show you the running editor this time. So here's the launcher, where you can actually create and export a project fully in this. Whether you can make an actual like good game, that's another question, but you technically can export things. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up a project I've been working on for a while. You know, I think everyone starts with some basic 80s game, right? When they're testing their engine. And Pong's no exception, right? So this is the editor, right? I'm not going to go into every little detail about it, but I'll go ahead and show the game. We got audio working, got a little runtime UI. We can move around, we got scripts running for when you move around your cursor, whatever. You don't have mouse support, but that'd be really easy to add, fix, or really easy to add, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and play. I'll go ahead and shut up, you can see me. It's crazy ass Pong gameplay. I'm used by my friend Marvin, by the way. He's introduced me about like him at some points. Ooh. Speed up. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah. Just Pong, you know, it works. Right. It has a lot of the basic things you'd expect from an engine, right? So you have a main viewport, you can run around, right? You can see the cameras, right? Use different cameras or whatever. It has a little visualization for a lot of the fresh trims, and you know, has like that endless line thing going on. Right. The content browser, of course. I mean, You know, you can have your files, whatever you're working with, right? And then, you know, a scene graph, right? And then this system, this engine does use component system like an ECS, right? What I'm working on right now has to do with the ECS, but I'll go ahead and introduce that when I start working on it. But yeah, you can see the different components. If you want to see all of them at once, you can see them, right? You can load between different scenes, right? So I have the main menu scene. We have an actual scene. There we go. You can kind of tell what's going on with the main scene. We got a little camera. It's fresh and just goes straight into this little quad I got going on. And then when you play the actual game, right, it renders the UI on top of the background, right? So yeah, that's pretty much the editor. It's pretty basic right now. And then also I do have a script system. Don't mind this UI, I'm gonna fix this later. You can open up different text editors, and then, you know, it has a little bit of autocomplete working. Right, so you can do like, I don't know, game states, and then, oh yeah, that's the whole thing. But if you do a game state, and then, I know you can set a field. Currently the way it works, you have to set the name of the field. Alright, so name of the field. And then you set the value of whatever the field is, and then my compiler just deals with the rest. Right. There's a lot more things to this. I'll get into this later. But yeah, it works. You know, you can work with entities. Entities have their own little system. I just added the ability to like type in like resolution between like the dot operator here. I just added that. Yeah, full on scripting system. Yeah, it's pretty much the editor. So is my iPad again. Go ahead and check that off. And I'll go ahead and show you the GitHub now. GitHub. Oh yeah, make sure I actually show you it. There you go. Alright, so here's the GitHub, right? I have two branches mainly. The third one is just for posting my documentation. So don't mind that. But I have the stable branch, which is, you know, main. And I have development branch, which is dev. I probably just switch it back to main and dev, to be honest. But yeah, all of my recent features have been in dev. I haven't updated main for like, what, 800, or 80 commits. But yeah, I can give you a little rundown of the project structure. If you can come, you can read this too. I have it in my description for the Twitch chat, and then when I post this on YouTube, I should put the link to the GitHub in the description as well. It is an Apache license, so it's open source. You know, if anyone wants to help me out or let me know. But if you want to use it, do whatever with it. Like, I don't care. Just you know, don't use my name, please. I guess that's about it. But if you can make a game, you can do whatever. I don't ever plan on making this engine closed source or paid or whatever. I'm making this engine for myself. I want to make games, you know, and if anyone else wants to use it, I mean, I don't know why. You just go use a better engine, but hopefully at some point it'll have a nice thing going for itself. Maybe I can get a niche going. But yeah, currently I only support Windows. I do soon plan to support Linux. I have been working on sort of like fixes for the Linux build. And I mainly want to get Linux working because I want to get Steam Deck working at some point, and I also want to get, I mean, I know they have their Proton thing for Windows, but it'd be nice to get it to work natively with Linux. But the other reason is I want to get mscripting running and compiling so that I can run these program in the web. So if I want to make a few 80s games or whatever games, I can post them in online, people can play them. And if I do a game jam, right, I can post it online and people don't have to download the exe. And another issue, if you try to run this exe by itself, it may register as a virus. I think the reason why it's registering as a virus is because I'm using DLLs to like hot reload the C++ scripts in and out, right? And then I think the usage of that DLL at runtime is throwing like a potential virus error, and also maybe the networking stuff too. Something to do with that. Maybe it's just unsecure. I don't know. So I need to look into that so it doesn't keep popping up as a virus, because it's really annoying. But again, I don't know. Anyways, right now only support Windows, right? This is my current configuration, so if anyone wants to try it. And then the build scripts exist inside of the build scripts folder. So you click here. There's a VS Gen projects. It generates the Visual Studio solution files for you. So then you can just open it and then just build it yourself. And I've tested it on different computers. The main thing is just that you have to have the Vulkan SDK installed. That's the main thing that will stop you. And then Git. You need Git for, like, I mean, of course, getting this in the first place, right? And then I leave some instructions, so if you can go ahead and read that whenever you want. I'm going to update this when I actually get a full release going. But yeah, you can see currently I have Pong. There's just some ideas I had prior, but I need to put like a proper Trello board or something for like what I'm going to do. I'll probably post that later. I mean, up until this point, I've just been coding myself, so I haven't really cared about all this. So I kind of just have like a whiteboard in my room, and I just update it. So if I'm posting this on here, I will make something better. But yeah, I think that introduces the GitHub. If anyone has any questions at any point, you can just let me know. I can introduce it. So yeah, I think that's good. So let me introduce the current topic and what we're doing, and then I can just start doing a little bit of coding, right? Okay, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right now, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go, after I come back, I'm gonna go ahead and start coding. All right, later.